Hey everybody, this is Brian B with Double B Marketing, and the value I'm gonna bring you today it has to do with Facebook marketing on how to actually have the correct target audience and how to find that. A lot of times, before previous in the old days of Facebook, um, Facebook used to let you do what's called custom audiences. And in those custom audiences, the way people would create them is that they would just scrape a bunch of Facebook IDs. And then with those IDs, you could get laser targeted. And the conversion rate was just crazy. But Facebook since then has changed that policy. And from them doing that, they also deactivated a lot of Facebook marketing accounts. But I'm here to tell you that there's a way that you can still have that Facebook audience target, that laser targeted, but you just got to do your research and you got to know what to actually research. So let's dive right into it. First thing you want to do is you probably want to go ahead and write these different categories down because this is kind of like your memory jogger, right? One, let's just say for the example I'm going to show you, we're going to be dealing with like some type of dog food product, right? Let's say that's what I'm trying to sell. So first, what I would do is I'm going to write down brands, products, public figures, events, organization, and sub niches. Now, if I don't know any type of brands, what I would do is I would go over to Google and I would type in dog food brands or famous dog food brands, and I would whatever they comes up in the Google search, then I would write that down. And I would do that for each one of these categories. But for example, I know that a dog food brand is Pedigree or Chow, right? And so what I would do then, right, is I would take that over to the Facebook Audience Insights. But let me go through the different categories really quickly so you know what they are. A product would be like a type of dog food or dog collars. That's a product for a dog. Public figures, a public figure would be maybe like a Caesar Milan or another dog author, because those are, if you're typing in public figures that's in that niche, most likely the people on that fan page are going to like dogs as well because they like that they like that public figure. And what's even better is if you find a public figure that's not as public as like a Caesar Milan, but a lot of dog people still know who he is. And that's even going to more solidify that you have a target audience. So events would be like Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. That's a dog show, and maybe not everybody's going to know about that, but if you're a dog lover, you're going to know what the Westminster Dog Show is. Organizations would be like the American Pet Organization or maybe a magazine, right? Only dog lovers are going to know about these organizations. So, and then sub niches will be like a type of toy. So, for example, a leash or a teething toy or a dog bone, right? Or maybe even a type of dog. If your dog food is for a specific type of dog, it could be like, I don't know, a German Shepherd, a Maltese, or a Chow, or something like that. So these different little categories are going to help you as far as finding that target audience. Now, where do you go to actually find the audience and the numbers and the demographics and stuff like that? Well, what you want to do is once you're on your home page and you have your ads and everything set up, if you go to manage ads, you'll see on the side here once it comes up, they'll have a place which calls Audience Insights. So go ahead and click that. Now, once you click the Audience Insights, right, this is what you'll see. Have it come up here. You'll see something like this. So you'll see, for example, I already have Pedigree products clicked in the interest field, right, just so something will come up. But when you come up, the first page that's going to show up is demographics. Now, this page is important because this is how you know what actually to, how to target, right? You can see that for Pedigree products or this page itself, right, most of the engagement is coming from women, right? It says it right here, right? but more importantly, it's telling you what to target. So when I'm placing my Facebook ad, most likely I probably wouldn't even mess with this category, this 18 to 24 category, because most people aren't buying that, and I probably wouldn't mess with this 65 or plus category because that's not where the engagement's at. But more importantly, what you want to do is go over to this page likes area, right? And if you come to this page likes area, right, and I type in pedigree, it's giving you the other thing, the top categories that is related to the site, right, or that type of fan page. But more importantly, if you scroll down here, it's going to tell you what the audience is on the page. And then this affinity right here, what the affinity is, it's the likeliness that someone is going, if they go to, let's say, this Protect the Love page, they're also more than likely going to go to this R2P Pet Limited Edition. So, but you just don't want to leave it there. You want to see what else. Let's see if these pages are actually being engaged. So, for example, the product love. Let's see what this page is, right? So this is a pet supply page. And if we scroll down, we can see that they're posting regularly. So the people are active, whoever is managing this page. But also, you can see that its audience is engaged. So it has 357 likes, 3 comments, 12 shares. So it has an audience that is active on this page, right? Let's go back, right? Something that would be similar would be this Pet Stry page. Or, matter of fact, let's do Cooler Press. Right, you can see this is another dog branding page. If we scroll down, let's see what's going on here. Right, this has over 344 shares, this little article that they wrote here. So people are engaged in this, right? If we go back, let's check out this R2P page. Right, another pet supply page. So if I had a pet product, right, this is probably my audience because this is for other pet supplies. And this has over 268 shares, so people are liking this post. So in the whole scheme of things, you want once you start compiling a list of these things, you want to go ahead and write down the list of these pages, right? And then once you write down the list of these pages, you'll come back. And let's say, for example, you have them all listed down here. It's going to give you some figures here. Use these figures, right? And then once you're finished and you've compiled your data, you've done your research, then you'll come over here and to create an ad. And when you create your ad, it'll have what the demographics are. You'll know what that is because you did the audience insights. You'll know who you want to target, right? And then you come in and you just simply plug in all those interests that you did on the audience insights. And once you do that, you'll have a very, very targeted audience on whatever product you want to sell. But the key is you got to do the work on the front end. A lot of people, they want to just jump right in and place ads. You don't want to do that. You're wasting money. Do that research, and once you do that research and you track your numbers, I promise you, right, you're going to have a much better conversion rate, and your ROI will be better, right? And you may even just want to run a test ad for maybe $20. If you run that test ad and you're not getting engagement and stuff like that, that means you need to do some tweaking. But that's what it's all about. So hopefully you learned something here and you can use this information, right? So if you click the link below somewhere on this video, it'll actually take you to the blog post that coincides with this video, and I'll have a little bit more information there for you. So thanks for your time. Click the link below and enjoy your day.